With everything we been through, that shoulda kept us close. I could feel a change, but didn't wanna let you go. You planted seeds of hate and use your tears to help them grow. But for your pain.
This B'More Dezzy, we back in the woods room. Let's go, Baltimore Ravens fans. It's time for celebration. The Ravens finally was able to do something that they haven't been able to accomplish since Lamar became starting quarterback, and that was beat the Kansas City Chiefs. He played a hell of a game tonight, and the defense showed up at the end on the last couple of series when they really needed them. And Lamar and them was able to punch in touchdowns each time they touched the ball, and that's what it really came down to. It was definitely a boxing match. This will be considered one of the games of the year, as was last week's with the Raiders, except this time we on the winning side of things, and man, it feels good. I'm going to roll about 2-3 blunts after I get finished talking to y'all, because right now I'm super ecstatic. It was some points in the game where I was shaking my head, because you know that defense fucks up. And then when Harbaugh used those 2 timeouts in the third quarter, I'm like, oh man, this shit may cost us coming down. And sure enough, after we scored that touchdown and didn't get the 2-point conversion, them 2 timeouts was ringing true at the end. One timeout, all they needed was a first down, and they could have let the clock run out, but Oweh showed up. The first round draft pick that we got in exchange for Orlando Brown, who subsequently was traded to the Chiefs, is the person that actually saved the game for us. Forced the fumble and recovered it. Rookie, player of the game. I think as far as right now, I feel as though he should be in running for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oweh had a big game and one of the biggest games in Baltimore Ravens recent history. That was like a mini Super Bowl just now. Believe it or not, I don't care what nobody say. Believe me, Lamar Jackson feel like a monkey been lifted off his back. He feel as though he got over the playoff hump last year. Now he get over the Kansas City hump this year. Hopefully he can keep crossing out the things that people think he can't do. And along the line, he'll cross out that Super Bowl that he so badly wants. But it was a great game by the Baltimore Ravens, man. The running game, Lamar was dazzling out there. Dazzling with the passes and dazzling while he was running. The 2 interceptions at the beginning of the game was bad, but he was able to bounce back. And he led his team like a true quarterback's supposed to. And let me commend the defense. They definitely shut down Tyreek Hill. They let Travis Kelce do some bullshit, though. That shit where he just basically caught the damn pass and ran 40 yards across the field. I was damn near ready to turn the TV off. But I hung in there. I kept watching, goddamn. But that was definitely some shit. I'm ready to cut the whole defense. Everybody getting fined when this game over. I'm just happy to see they was able to get enough pressure to force Pat Mahomes off his spot a couple of times. And when he did step up in the pocket, they had people there waiting for him to at least force the issue. And he wasn't just able to pick wherever he wanted to go and stand there for 4 to 5 seconds and dissect the defense for even more time. So that was definitely good. Top plays of the game. That Lamar jump pass, that shit was mean. That's going to probably be the play of the week for the whole NFL. And the defensive play of the game is when Oweh stripped and recovered the fumble off of B'More. So the offense came through and the defense was able to show up at the end to secure the win for the Ravens. Hopefully we can take this momentum and keep going, stack a couple of W's, and see how we turn this thing around for the rest of the season, man. But this B'More Dezzy, we out.
With everything we been through, that shoulda kept us close. I could feel a change, but didn't wanna let you go. You planted seeds of hate and use your tears to help them grow. But for your pain.